Lazar, a first-round pick. Condor was a scratch. Now it's a top third line in the NHL.
Bozak, Kessel, Van Riemsdyk on for the Maple Leafs. First save of the game. James Reimer, nice glove hand. Is Komarov. He shot the puck in and headed off in a change. Very few whistles in the early going, so a lot of changing going on. The Leafs in. High shot. Stopped by Anderson. Got the glove up, and David Booth had a great chance to score. On net, Mark Stone was back there to help out. Played again at the line and stopped once more by Gardner. Now he chases Torres, couldn't stop him. Good chance for Stone. Nice save again by Reimer. Here at home, it's a bit better than that. The 11th spot is theirs. First power play of the game. Riley moved up, got a first shot away off the stick and wide of the net, and the Sens cleared out. Enough took his man hard. Is still in there deep behind the goal. Big one, couldn't pick it up. Got to the far side again. The Maple Leafs running around a little bit in their own zone now, and Ottawa's getting stronger. Ceci gets a shot right on. Up over that line he goes. Kadri waited and then shot it in. Nobody up there with him. David Booth catches up. Too late to make a play, and the Sens have control. Play comes on this right side and through center, the defenseman Ceci. Put the shot on Reimer. Shot it in there. That's Lazar with the puck, centered it. But Booth stepped up there and intercepted that second pass. On the far side, Lindstrom brought it in on goal. Can't get the shot. Gonna be a penalty coming though. They're gonna call a penalty shot.
So Anderson hasn't played forever. He's had one shot, a good glove save, and his second shot is gonna be a penalty shot.
Crowd is finally making some noise here at the Air Canada Center. Look out. Can't score on Anderson. He stayed with him.
How big a rally point might this be for the Ottawa Senators? Your number one goalie's been hurt.
Now then, the shoot-in comes from center ice. In steps Mark Stone, lost a chance to move it in front of the net. And it's cleared out by Trevor Smith. Here comes David Booth. Gets a shot on the goal. And Riemsdyk shot it to center ice. Played over by Bozak. Shot is stopped. Anderson covering the angle on the post that time to stop the short side shot. Kessel got in close. Second time. Might have been offside had they touched the puck in there. The play goes right on. It's given away in front of the net. Right in. Chiasson and can't get in front for a second try. Attack comes to center ice for the Maple Leafs. He's against Pajot of Ottawa. Pajot tied him up, but the puck got loose. The Leafs have it. From the line, Gardner's shot came through a crowd. The goalie saw it. He's got it ahead over the Leaf line. And again, a scrappy start to this period. Kessel takes a look around, then flipped a shot over in front of the net and right back to him. Put it on goal, too, with that hard wrister. In and tries to pick it up. Got a little help from Lidstrom. And down the ice he goes. On with the brakes and fell. It'll be stopped inside the line by Brennan. Shot right to the goalie. Got it under control, and here they are. MacArthur coming in. Ready for the shot. No shot. There's a goal. Scored by Mark Stone. Took the pass, and MacArthur fooled everybody, including the goalie. And Stone had the, you might say, open net. 1-0 Ottawa.
Gardner skates into trouble with the puck, and when he does that, he steps up and doesn't get the puck. That creates a 3-on-2 down low, and then Stone, who has just an unbelievable release, won't miss many from this area on a nice feed from Kirk MacArthur to give the Ottawa Senators the first goal of the hockey game, again against the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Leafs play it ahead, and they get going. Down comes Kadri. Elected to pass. That was intercepted. Kadri kept it in 4 foot up, and his shot is stopped by Craig Anderson. Great play by MacArthur to come in, though. He knew Stone was coming behind him. Now a break. Down the ice it goes. And after it is Smith. He's stopped. Smith breaking away with that great speed. And back. Swept back, however, by Panik. Ottawa sending 3 away. Right in front, score! the net by Lazar. And just like that, it's 2-0 Ottawa.
You called it, Glenn. I mean, all of a sudden they get one, and they get a basketball. And a harmless-looking play coming out of the zone turns into a 3-on-2. And Lazar just goes right to the net, and he's left all alone on the play. There's Trevor Smith beside him, lets him go, and Lazar just redirects this puck here into the net.
A lot has made about Hammond, the goaltender, the resurgence of this Ottawa team. That was dead and done a month ago. I like this third line more than anything.
Get it out of the zone. They don't do it cleanly, and Stone stole it, brought it back in. Made a couple of dandy moves to get that shot away. Deflected on the stick of Reimer and out of play.
Lots.
I did, and he came up to visit us in the booth tonight. And we went to a commercial break. We had a great chat, and he was clutching the puck that he dropped at center ice. Fine young man. Ceci, who came in from the line all alone. Here's Werkosh. Werkosh steps up, keeps going, centered it, scrambled in front, ready is Turris. The shot right to Reimer. All back and away they go. Down across the line, played in deep. No shot coming from the far side, moving up, Gardner centered it right in front of the net. Down was Anderson to make a pad save.
Say, instead of trying to get a lead, let's start with a goal and go from there.
Senators move it on. Legwand got it up over the line and left it for Smith. And his high shot is caught. Stopped the penalty shot. And Riemsdyk got in there and scored. We were talking about one goal. Well, there's the one goal. And now the tempers flare. So the character of this game is going to change just like that.
Sloppy turnover right in front of the Toronto Maple Leaf blue line. And this big line for the Leafs sound asleep all night long, but they don't need much. We know that. And Kessel will start it off, and then Van Riemsdyk uses his speed for one of the few times all game long, and give Bozak credit. He goes to the net, and finally some net drive for the Maple Leafs, and they get rewarded for it. And then Greiba afterwards doesn't take too kindly to this goal.
Sill was over there, made short, got near the line, but not out. Now the Leafs will clear. Down to center ice they go. Riley brings it in, drops it back, and the shot right to Anderson right away in behind that goal line. Cleared out to center ice though. The Leafs on the attack. Kessel dropped it back. Van Riemsdyk in on goal. Stopped by Anderson. A great save. Nice pass quickly to Legwand. Touch to the net, back out front. Score! Shot fired by Kyle Turris and deflected at the side of the net. But it's in, and Ottawa has that 2-goal spread again.
Well, the first order of business for a good power play is to get puck possession and win the draw. Senators do just that, and then guess who? Stone has been a factor in this game all game long. Gets in front of Reimer. Reimer's paying far too much attention to him and loses concentration a little bit, but this puck, I think it just hit the blocker and went in. Off Turris' stick. Let's have another look here. Komarov's stick first, the flutter ball, and that is a change-up. Hits Phaneuf, and no chance for Reimer.
Greiba fighting for the puck, but the Leafs have it under control. They'll pass it around on the outside again, want to spring somebody loose. It's a 2-goal lead for Ottawa, but here's Kessel. Right in front, score! Again, Bozak at the lip of the crease, put the high shot in, and Ottawa is showing great concern again. With 8:31 remaining, it's a 1-goal game again.
Oh, the Senators in good position here. Give the Leafs credit. They got a bit of puck movement, but a break for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and it hits Van Riemsdyk's big toe off the Kessel pass, and then ends up right on the stick of Bozak. And he makes no mistake. The question is, did Van Riemsdyk try to turn the skate?
Pass goes to the far side. Coming on is Riley. Lifted up the side of the net. Riley open, and the shot off the crossbar. And up over the glass. 1:30 left to play in the third period. Toronto trying to tie it up against Ottawa, who dearly need the 2 points in this one. Score! They have tied it up. They have tied the game here in Toronto. A scrambling tight goal. Everybody going to the net. Kessel might have been the one who knocked it in last. Phaneuf was up there too. And so was Bozak, who's never had a 3-goal game.
And he's going to get it, Bob, as he goes right to the net. And a beautiful pass, tape to tape.
Little jump in every step of the Maple Leafs now as they get to the puck. Don't get it out, though. Kick loose in front of the net as the horn sounds to end regulation time. He did not get near the puck. Over there is Brewer trying to move it out. Pass got to center to Kessel. Look at the speed. Oh, and he's shot by Anderson. Not hard. On an angle, but nevertheless played it back well. Off the goal post. Empty net. Score. Brewer came in from the blue line.
They've been living all season long. Phil Kessel for 2 periods was non-existent. And then all of a sudden, he just turns it up and takes the game on his back, sets up this play, and then the scramble is on, and Eric Brewer finishes it off.